I don't know what NDLEA is doing at the airport. I don't see similar agencies in some part of the world. I don't know why we have to have DSS, police, the army, and every agency of government lined up at the airport. Are you trying to clear all that and make our airport, especially international airport, civil?
Thank you. So you give me time to answer that. Thank God you asked my brother, the Minister of Interior, because we are working together on this. So I'm not going to shirk responsibility to say it's not my duty. We are the landlords. We are the owners of the airport. So we have complained to the National Security Advisor on this because we are concerned about the harassment of Nigerians. Take note, it is not aviation. So people should not say, Keyamo, I see people tag me all the time, Keyamo, what you are doing. Somebody just asked for bribe for me. But it's somebody else or an agency. They tag me all the time. It's not me. It's not aviation. We have to complain to the National Security Advisor, who is doing a lot on this. I mentioned before, the training is almost over now, that he has bought 1,000 body cameras that all the agencies will wear. We just want to go through the training first. And there's a command center for this, where everybody will see exactly the moving cameras on everybody's chest in a command center. So we're almost through that. When that is done, that will go down significantly. But let me just answer you, because I know my big brother, Marwa, is watching, the chairman of NDLA. That's what's NDLA doing there. I think you are not correct. It is the manner of operation we should be concerned about. I'll just tell you that the NDLA just arrested a few days ago, and he has written to me, the chairman, on one airline, I won't mention the airline, a large dose of drugs that somebody brought in from that airline into Nigeria. So don't question what NDLA is doing at the airport. We must balance. We should not go with the friends.
So let me rephrase. That's why I say you must. No, let me rephrase. I will allow you. Let me rephrase that question so that it doesn't sit as a wrong question to you. Now the question is, why would NDLA collect my passport?
Correct. So that's why I said the manner of operation.
That is the question.
Yes, correct.
Why? And I'm answering that in terms of their duty at every point.
Shehu, just wait me to answer. Look. What we are trying to do is to do something like the TSA in America, where there's only one stop check. Now, these agencies can be at the airport, should be at the airports, but they should be out of view. They should have their cubicles, be inside. It is when you now suspect somebody, you pull him out and take him to a restricted zone and check the person. Not that every stop you see NDLA checking your bag, DSS checking your bag and all that. That is what we don't want. That is what Nigerians don't want. And that's what we must do, okay, to please Nigerians. Not that every time they are dipping your hands, we must have good scanners where when you pass your bags through, you see, once you see an object that is suspicious, pull the person aside and take him away. So we must buy these heavy equipment to check, to do one-stop check for all the agencies. So I do agree with you to that point, but not if it's a manner of operation. But these agencies are necessary because, you know, we still have, you know, people with nefarious intentions having to pass through the airport. And then the customs are not skilled enough to detect drugs. Immigration, they are not skilled enough to detect drugs. EFCC, they are not skilled enough to detect drugs. NDL is not skilled enough to detect people who are laundering money. Okay? And on like that. They all have their areas of specialty. But it is the manner of operation we must question. And then the so-called multiple stops that they harass Nigerians that we must reorganize in such a way that we must balance both the convenience of passengers and the need for security at our border. It's a delicate balance that we must achieve.